The seed of cannabis knowledge. All of this will better help you understand how cannabis fits into network systems context. This is the background knowledge that will allow your cannabis plant to grow. Evolution selects networks that result in decisions and allow living things to respond to the environment. The main tasks: to obtain energy and eventually to reproduce successfully. Starting with the essence of the seed are these very small particles, subatomic particles. Sometimes they're referred to as the music of existence. They're kind of strange. They're often described as little vibrating strings of existence. And we know that they're vibrating because Einstein's equation provides evidence. E equals mc squared, energy equals mass, and mass has energy. The best way to think about energy for the biological sense would be movement. Anything that exists is always moving. You cannot reach absolute zero. That's why this graph starts at 1. Speaking of subatomic particles that move, electrons, which have a negative charge and are responsible for electromagnetic properties, seem to appear and disappear around the nucleus of atoms. It contains protons, which have a positive charge, and neutrons, which have no charge. Clearly, these combine to form atoms, and atoms combine to form molecules. The 4 different categories of biomolecules are proteins, fats, carbohydrate, and nucleic acids, used to build physical structures that allows for living things to interact with the environment. There are lots of different molecules in a cell. Each molecule has a specific shape, and that shape determines its function, which for proper understanding requires a little bit more subtlety. Each one of these molecules is moving at different speeds. The bigger the molecule, the slower it's moving, generally speaking. However, even a glucose molecule can span the distance of an entire cell in 0.002 seconds. Each molecule in the body can have different shapes to it, often called isoforms. There are not equal numbers of every type of molecule. These molecules can be tagged, and this changes the function of a network. Another process which happens quite often is phosphorylation. Phosphorylation is adding of a high energy phosphate group to a molecule, which changes the molecule's shape and its function. This change of shape and function can ultimately lead to changes in the network, which will allow the organism to respond to the environment, hopefully so it can later reproduce and produce seeds.